Yeah, I agree with all that. But we still on Marvel, man, and we still on Bob Chapek messing stuff up or whatever. And it's unfortunate. I got this report right here from IGN, letting y'all know how these contracts are negotiated. Scarlett Johansson reportedly asked Disney for 100. I got to do it like this.
I do the piggy. Yeah, you got
$100 million. Yeah, $100 million due to Black Widow's day and date release. My goodness gracious, great balls of fire. Guys, if you are watching this via live or the replay, there's a link down to this article down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure. And it reads, after Black Widow's release plans changed, Scarlett Johansson's team reportedly tried to negotiate a deal with Disney for the star to receive $100 million for the movie. According to a report by the Wall Street Journal, the calculation was based on what the star would receive in a hypothetical global box office take of $1.2 billion, a sum that was estimated based on Marvel's past theatrical releases before the COVID-19 pandemic, plus Johansson's $20 million starting salary for her titular role in the movie. The actress's representative allegedly approached Disney with the $100 million figure at a starting bid after learning that Black Widow will be released as a premiere access movie on Disney Plus the same day it hit theaters. However, the report states the negotiations didn't get off the ground as Disney never made a counter offer. So that does add a little bit more spice to the pot. Because earlier we was just like, hey, we just thought that they didn't want to reply at all. They just left her on scene, unread, whatever, however you want to say it. But if you do get $100 million ask in the subject line, you know, some of them be like, what? Of course, I know it wasn't in the subject line. I'm being silly. However, at the same time, though, this still does make sense to me. That was a starting bid. Hey, 100 million, and then they're going to count it with 20, and then they come back with 80, and then they come back with 40, and then you settle at 50. You know, that's kind of how they were aiming at this, I'm assuming. Elliot, am I right? Am I wrong? How you feeling?
I don't listen, man. No disrespect to Scarlett Johansson, man, her representatives. I don't know what the heck, $100 million. and also to know, like, no, listen, we can obviously say this looking at the climate now. This movie is not going to make $1.2 billion at the box. I'm sorry. This film, pre-COVID thing. I'm sorry. This film was a $800 million tops in my personal. I did not think it was going to crack $1 billion, especially when people would have seen the film that know that it really doesn't even tie really into like the continuation of the MCU. But neither here nor there. $100 million, Scarlett Joe. What was she thinking, man? I mean, hey, shout out to her representatives trying to get her that money, but man, that's crazy, man. That is insane. So I mean, you know, we talked about this months ago, just like ScarJo, yeah, give her money, but like I would have, you know, if you're Disney and looking at that email, you said, Brandon, $100 million in the subject line, you like so is that just junk mail? Is this a scam? No, thank you. You know, wow, $100 million, Scarlett. Okay, all right. Okay.
I got you, man. Lamont, hold on. Did I miss a super chat, y'all? Hold on, I think I did.
Yeah, I think Scarlett Johansson super chatted $100 million.
Yeah. Did I Cindy Lee? Did I recognize you? If I didn't, hey, Cindy Lee, how you doing for the $3 super sticker? Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. I do. Thank you so much. I think I did forget that one. If I missed another one, y'all let me know. Hold on. I did miss another one. Wait, super chat. Ryan Gillian, 199. I like to see Nolan direct an Aaron Sorkin script. I'm not mad at you. You know, I mean, he can direct anything he wants. Here you go. Thank you guys so much for the super chats. I really do appreciate it. And sorry, I missed them as well. It just popped back in my head. Like, wait a minute, let me scroll back up. Okay, I got that one. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to make sure I addressed everybody. But Lamont, I'm passing it to you, correct?
Mm-hmm.
How are you feeling about this, man? How you feeling?
Just a negotiating tactic. No way in hell she thought she was going to get that much money. There's just no way. It would freeze in hell before that happens. That is just strictly negotiating tactics to see how close they can come to the middle. I mean, it would almost be disrespectful. She would have even started out with $40 million. That movie was okay at best. It wasn't hot trash, hot garbage, the way some people who are upset with Marvel tried to say it was, but it was definitely not one of their best movies. And at the end of the day, even as Elliot said, it was never going to do big box office numbers, whether we was in a pandemic or not. So, you know, if you ever want to learn a good lesson in negotiating, whoever her agent is, damn, he know what he doing.
Right.
Shooting for the stars.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Purple Minded, $5 super chat. Thank you. Here is $5 out of her 100 million. Thank you so much. I really, really, really do appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so, you know, Kimmy Lee, I'm not the biggest ScarJo fan, but the fact that she is a woman, is playing into she crazy. Unfortunately, there's some truth to that. There is some truth to that. And thank you so much, Cynthia. I do appreciate it. And so, Robert Downey Jr. didn't get that 100 either. So. Yeah, guys, if you're interested in reading that more, you know, that article is down in the description box for you to read at your own leisure, and we're gonna see how this is gonna play out. We are gonna see how this is going to play out.
B, how much do you think she's gonna get though? Like, if you had to say a number right now, how much you think they're gonna give her?
Including the 20 million she already got, or altogether?
Altogether.
I think that's the same as that question. Including altogether, including the 20 million, I'll probably say about 40, 45.
That's what I'm thinking. Elliot, what you think?
I was going to say the same thing, which I'm never one to count people's money or their pockets, but that's plenty of enough money for the Black Widow film, if I'm being 100% honest with you. And knowing that she's executive producer on the film too, she's still, you know, getting fees and money for that. And obviously the credits are her name producing the film. So I think 40 to 50 million is well enough compensation for Black Widow, in my opinion.
I'm going to take that back. I'm going to take that back. I'm going to say 30, 35.
30, 35.
Really?
The reason why is she already got 20 million. Okay, she may get 15 million more. But for what? We don't know. We can't base it off nothing.
I'm with Elliot. I would give her. I was with you, B. Avery, with the 45, but I was going to give her, like Elliot said, she has other credits with the movie too.
Right.
So that's why my number goes to 45. Now, if she was just standalone acting, I would say no more than 30. Period. But because she gets those other credits and all that, I'm willing to budge her with 45 for sure. And
I know this article didn't bring it up, and I don't know if you guys know off top, but I'm assuming was she paid pretty well for, like, she's, I mean, no disrespect for her, she's been in the Marvel Cinematic Universe for over 10 plus years. So I mean, she definitely did put the work in and cameoed in people's films, and obviously made films better with her appearance in there. So maybe this is just like, hey, Marvel, this is for all the work and being a part of the two biggest films in history with Infinity War and Endgame and all that stuff. So I wonder if this is just like, pay me from what I wasn't due, all those other years, which again, I don't know what her salary was for Iron Man 2, Captain America, Civil War. I don't know if she was getting those double-digit type of figures when she was in those movies.
We're gonna have to see, man.
I don't know.
We're gonna have to see. I done uploaded these pictures and didn't even use them. That's okay. I hate when I do that, but
I feel you, bro. That time you put into that stuff.
Yeah, I'm gonna show that. Look at the picture. We're gonna look at the pictures. We're gonna look at them.
Play 100 million times, Brandon. We can make sure we don't forget.
No,
good.
Let's move on.